Eight-bit baseball is on. Today's game is between the Towering Titans and the Overland Kings. Teams have taken the field. Let's see what action is in store today. Overland Kings batting first. Chatty, the third baseman, leading off. Rhobes, the pitcher for the Towering Titans. He hits that one out into right field. And Leone is there to make the catch. I'm sorry, that would be Singer is there to make the catch. And that one's hit to the third baseman, Benson, who gloves, tosses to Foster for out number 2. So now Leone is up for the Kings. Rhobes pitching, and it's inside to the first baseman, Fostering. Gloves that one neatly, steps on the bag. So we are 1, 2, 3, and the Towering Titans now are up to bat. Singer, the right fielder, to lead off. Mattie, the pitcher. That one's outside, but he swings at it. The second baseman, Rhobes, moves over. He's under it, makes the catch for the first out. Perina now, the shortstop, up to bat for the Titans. And a sweeping pitch there. Just gets the corner of the strike zone for the first strike, 0-1. And he swings at that one. That looks like it's going to drop into, it does, right in front of Ronald for a single. So Perina now on base for the Titans. One out. One runner on first for Taylor, the center fielder. First pitch, a big swinging strike there. And the runner takes off, and he is not going to make that steal. He is caught stealing for the second out. Taylor still up to bat, 1-1 the count. And the third pitch there is a ball. So 2-1 now. 2-1 the count to Taylor. Pitch. And Taylor swings at that one. It is going to get beyond the reach of the second baseman who was diving. Rhobes tried to make an attempt at that one, but it was beyond his reach. And so we have Taylor in with a single. Foster, the cleanup hitter now, number 4 hitter, up to bat. He's the first baseman as well. And he takes that one on the chin and advances to first. No injury, just some missed pixels. And there we are. That is the third out. The easy grounder there ends the inning. All right, so we are back to the top of the inning. Overland Kings batting. Danner, left fielder. And he's going to get that one beyond the shortstop for a single. That one was all the way out in left field. Betson had to glove that one to stop its progress. So he's got a leadoff single now. Kenny, the first baseman, up to bat. And he hits that one down the third base line. The third baseman is there. He throws it up to, he was not able to get it in time. Throws it up to second, was not able to get the lead runner or make the throw at first base. So that is an infield single. Advances the runners. Now this one is in foul territory, and the third baseman, Benson, moves over. There is enough room. He makes the catch. So that is out number 1. Olaf, the shortstop, up to bat. And the pitch there. He swings at that one. That gets between the third baseman. He made a dive at it, but it was well beyond his reach. So that is a little blooper, little dinger single there that advances the runners. And we've got the bases loaded. And now this is a small little single as well. The throw home is not in time. Not in time. And so some small little singles there have strung together hits and produced the first run of the game there. And Mattie now, the pitcher, up to bat. He also hits a very soft hit, but that one is going to be out. The first baseman gloves it. None of the runners can advance. So the bases are still loaded now, but 2 outs. Back to the top of the order, Chatty. And he swings at a ball in the dirt there, so that's a strike. No balls, 1 strike to Chatty. And that one was inside for a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Now to the third baseman. And that one's way outside, 89 miles an hour. 2 balls, 1 strike to Chatty. And another inside pitch there. So it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Chatty, the leadoff man. Bases loaded. And he walked him. So that walks in a run. And the score moves to 2-0 on the good eye there by Chatty. Rhobes swings at that one into foul territory. Rhobes, the second baseman. looking to add on here, and he hits that one up to the shortstop, who will toss the second there for the force out. So that's the third out. 2 runs scored for the Kings. Towering Titans now in the bottom of the second. Norris up to bat, the second baseman. Mattie, of course, still on the hill for the Overland Kings. A swinging strike there. Nothing had won the count. And another pitch outside there. Looked like almost the same pitch, but he didn't offer it that one. So 1-1. And that one's inside. Brushes him back a bit. And 1-2 now after that strike. And Mattie now. And it delivers a strikeout, a swinging strikeout that looked like the first pitch that he swung at. So excellent pitching there by Mattie, which brings up Benson. And Benson hits that one to the third base side foul. No balls, 1 strike to Benson. And delivers. That one's inside for a ball, 88 miles an hour. Benson moves back off the plate. Mattie delivers. And that one's an inside pitch, a strike on the plate. So 1-2. Mattie's definitely working the plate there. And he picks that one over the plate, but there's a swing. And the shortstop Olaf moves over and ducks under that one for an out. Stroud, the catcher, now comes up. And he swings at the first one. It's over the third baseman's head. It's beyond the left fielder Dannard, who's going to have to chase it down. That's a hit. It could be a double. It is a double. So a double here in the bottom of the order to keep things going with 2 outs. That brings up the pitcher, Rhobes, with 2 outs and a runner at second. He hits that one down the third base line, and the third baseman, Chatty, will throw it for the third out. All right, so we are on to the third inning now. Leone, the right fielder, up for the Overland Kings. Rhobes still pitching for the Towering Titans. That's hit deeply, but it looks like it's gone foul. And he's going to, the right fielder, Singer, gets it in foul territory for the out. Chase that one down. And now Dannard, he pops up. Perina is out. The shortstop is out. He looks to be under it. And yes, it is an out, a pop out to the shortstop. And now Kenny, the first baseman, the Overland Kings. And that's a sweeping strike. That just swept right across the edge of the strike zone there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to Kenny. And another strike, very close on the corner there. A lot of control by Rhobes on that pitch. And 3 pitches, 3 very well-placed pitches, strikes him out. Singer now, up to bat, the leadoff hitter for the Towering Titans. Strike. Swinging strike on a pitch in the dirt. And he hits that one out to left field. The shortstop is able to move over. Olaf is there in front of the left fielder Dannard. He makes the catch. So Perina now. The shortstop comes up to bat. The 2-hole hitter. And he hits that one down the first base line. The first baseman, Kinney, he lays out and makes the catch and then steps on the bag. Very athletic. Taylor, the center fielder, up. First pitch is inside, and he swipes at it, but it's hit foul. First base side. Mattie delivers the pitch over the plate. That's over to the first baseman, who's able to glove it and just steps right on the bag there for the third out. All right, so we move to the 4th inning now. Overland Kings up to bat. Ronald, the center fielder, comes up. Rhobes still pitching for the Towering Titans. And there's a swipe. It puts it up into the air over on the third baseman's base side. Benson, the third baseman, is under it. That is, or was that Benson? Yeah, that was Benson with the pitcher covering. So Olaf now, the shortstop, comes up, and he hits that one down to the third base side. And again, Benson is there, tosses over to Foster, and that's the second out of the inning. And then we've got Jody. Jody, the catcher, up and takes a pitch inside, 89 miles an hour for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Jody, the catcher. And the next pitch, swinging strike. Rhobes had a lot of success with that against right-handed batters. That curveball there over the plate. And he pitches here, and Jody gets on top of that one, and that's down the third base line. Benson has to chase that one down. Betson has to chase that one down, and he's up to second base with a double there. So Mattie, the pitcher, up again there with a runner at second. Runner in scoring position. Let's see if the pitcher can help his own cause out with a hit or some other play that will keep the inning alive. And he swings at that one. It's to the second baseman, Norris, who throws it over to the first baseman for the third out. Okay, so we move to the bottom of the second inning. Towering Titans now. Foster Their cleanup hitter is up to bat. First baseman, he swings at that pitch. That was in the dirt. And no balls, 1 strike. Mattie still pitching for the Kings. And that pitch is inside, brushes him back a bit. 1 ball, 1 strike to Foster. And Mattie winds up and delivers. That one's inside, but it's down the third base line. That's going to be a base hit. And I see Dannard is running out to chase that one down and not able to advance more, but a solid single there. And we've got a decision here. A pinch hitter, Larson, coming in for Betson. All right, so we'll make a note. And that's a quick out there. Almost a double play. So Larson is not able to do much. And that brings up, that one was hit deeply hard into the foul territory on the first base side. That brings up Norris. All right, and the second pitch there is a ball. So Norris, the count is even, 1-1. And runner at first, and that's a strike. Mattie with a good pitch there on the end of the plate. And that one's inside. He swings at it. It's getting into the outfield, and the Leone throws it up. That's a single. Leone having to cover that one, and so Benson comes up, the third baseman. Now he hits that one up into the air on the third base side. Chatty is back, looks to be under it, and he will make that catch. The runners do not advance, and so Stroud, now the catcher, comes up with runners at first and second, 2 down. The pitch is inside. He swings at it. It's out to the outfield. Dannard is there. Will he make it? And he will. So that will end the inning on a pop-up, and we are to the 5th. Overland Kings up to bat. And we are up to Chatty once again, the leadoff hitter for the Overland Kings. First pitch, a ball, 1-0 the count. And that one's inside, hit by pitch. All right, and Rhobes comes up. So now a runner at first, nobody down. The second baseman up to bat. And they've got a 2-run lead. I'm sure they'd like to extend that if possible. And he swings at that one. That's out to Perina, who swings it over. Oh, and that's right into a double play. Perina to Norris to Foster on that one. All right, so now 2 down. And Leone, the right fielder, is up. Rhobes working through quickly after giving up that hit by pitch. All right, and a strike. So 1-1 now to Leone. And he swings at that one. That one, unfortunately, is in foul territory. So that will add the second strike. So we've got 1 ball, 2 strikes to Leone. Rhobes throws that one. That's down the line. That is fair. Singer's having to chase that one down. And we've got a single. So he is on base with 2 outs. Dannard up, Leone at first. Now Dannard hits that one down very hard, but the third baseman, Benson, has that one. So that will end the inning on a line drive that was caught by the third baseman. So the pitcher now comes up. Rhobes makes an attempt at that one. Olaf charges in, and he's able to throw him out at first. Okay. So Singer, the right fielder, and hits into foul territory on the first base side. No balls, 1 strike to Singer. And pitch. He hits that one out. Kind of pop up in the first base side. The first baseman, Kenny, is out there. Settles under it. Ooh, he had to reach for that one. Could have been a little better position. Perina now, the shortstop, takes a ball on the first pitch outside. 1-0 the count. Perina. And then that one's a strike on the outside corner. Evens the count, 1-1. A strike. That one's inside. Mattie's still well in control here. Got the shutout going. And a hit, but it's gloved by the Rhobes, the second baseman, and right to Kenny. And so absolutely no advancement there. And the Overland Kings come up to bat once again. Oh, and we've got a relief pitcher coming in. We've got Leone, the pitcher, not to be confused with the batter for the Kings. So Leone comes in for Rhobes. All right, so Kenny is up to bat. Leone, the pitcher. And that is a big fly ball to center field. Taylor is there, so that is an out. Leone already getting things done. All right, and that is a ball outside. And another ball for the side armor. 2 balls, no strikes. Ronald, the center fielder, up for the Kings, and he takes a strike on the outside corner there. Leone finally finding his spot, so 2-1. And that pitch is inside, and it did hit him, so Ronald will take a free base. So 1 down, runner at first, and a pitch inside for a ball. 77 miles an hour on that one. And a strike, a sweeping strike there. 1-1 the count to Olaf. He's the shortstop. Leone delivers a strike on the outside corner. 1-2 the count. Olaf. He swings at that one, and the shortstop has it. He throws to second for an out, and then out to first for a double play. So that will end the inning the half for the Kings. The Titans will come up in the bottom of the 6th here. Taylor, the center fielder, up. And Mattie still pitching for the Overland Kings. And that is a foul ball. Strike 1. No balls. 1 strike to Taylor. And that's just weakly hit over to Kenny, who was able to just grab it, step on the bag. 1 down. Foster, the first baseman, up. Mattie throws that one inside, 72 miles an hour, showing a bit of fatigue, some velocity down there. A ball, and that one's 69 miles an hour inside. So also a little bit of control decrease there from what we saw earlier. And there's a slap on that one, but not too much power, and Olaf gloves it without hardly any trouble at all, over to the first baseman for the second out. So Larson now, who was substituted in the prior at-bat, he's up playing left field. So yes. And we've got 1-1, and that one's inside, and he tries to hit that one, but it's foul on the first base side. So 1-2 now the count. And the pitch there strikes him out. Very slow speed, perhaps off speed, got to him. He was not able to see that and just strikes him right out. End of the inning. So back to the Overland Kings. He pops that one out to Singer, which brings up Mattie, our pitcher. And Leone tosses that one's over the first base side. It's right over the first baseman's head. So Mattie's going to be able to get a hit in addition to the pitching that he has done today. 6 complete innings without giving up a single run. Chatty now, the third baseman up, the leadoff hitter, and with 1 down and a runner on first base. A ball inside, and he walked him. So we've got runners at first and second. Rhobes up to bat, and Rhobes hits that one over to the shortstop. Oh, and it hits right into a double play. So he was not able to get back in time. It didn't tag, and so that ends that half of the inning. And Norris comes up for the Towering Titans. Mattie still on the hill for the Kings. He pops him up. Second baseman Rhobes over, grabs that one for the first out. 1 down. Benson, the third baseman, up. Mattie for the Kings pitching, and has lost some velocity, but he is still very much in command of this game. And that is another out. And chalk it up. He's just mowing them down. Stroud, the catcher, up now, and he hits that one down the third baseline. Looks to be foul. And that's not foul. That's a fair ball. Stays fair. That's dangerous. That's going to be a double. So the catcher now, the 8-hole hitter, able to get on base with 2 down with a double. So that brings up Leone, the pitcher. And let's see if Mattie can be effective against his opposite number. Now that one is very weakly hit to the first baseman. Grabs it and steps on the bag. So that one is over. We're on to the 8th inning. All right, Leone the batter against Leone the pitcher. Each team has a player named Leone. We'll perhaps discuss the situation later and see if they're related somehow. But probably not related, since that's just a common name in the 8-bit world. Overland Kings, Towering Titans, Leone versus Leone. 1 ball, 1 strike, top of the 8th. And that one gets through. Leone gets a hit off Leone through the third base side for a single. All right, and now we see a relief pitcher. So Leone, the pitcher, is out of the ball game. Nelson comes in for the Towering Titans, and Nelson, oh, why that one's going to be, that one's for the ticket holders. None of the players will be able to catch that ball. That ball is now a souvenir of that game, and a home run by the Overland Kings Danner. That makes it 4-0 now. Nelson just came right in and gave up a home run. But there's a strike to Kinney, the first baseman. No balls, 1 strike, no outs here in the top of the 8th. Overland Kings with the 4-0 lead over the Towering Titans. And that pitch was inside, but he was able to hit it out into the outfield. Larson is there, grabs it, and he's out. Ronald now, the center fielder, up, and he hits it also out to left field, deep. Larson is running out. It's off the wall, but just a single. Larson able to cover that, and just a single now. 1 down, 1 on for Olaf, the shortstop. He hits that one also over to the left field side. Larson in, and he's under it, so that will be the 2nd out. Still a runner at first base. Jody, the catcher, up for the Overland Kings. He hits that one third base side foul. 1-2. I'm sorry, 1-1 now the count, with a runner at first. Jody up to bat. The count 1-1. Pitch, and he hits that one also left field side. Larson makes the grab. So those were a lot of Larson outs in left field for that inning, for that half of the inning. Bottom of the 8th now, and we're going to see a player change. Leone, the right fielder, is going to be substituted for Kirk. All right. Leone, the right fielder, for Kirk. And now we have Singer batting, and Mattie, the first strike there on him. Mattie, and a 2nd strike. Mattie still getting it done this late in the game, pitching into the 8th inning, and he strikes him out. Mattie absolutely taking care of business with the strikeout here. And now Perina up to bat, the shortstop, hits it to Mattie, who has no trouble tossing it right to his first baseman, Kenny, for the 2nd out. Now, bottom of the 8th, 2 down. Taylor, the center fielder, up to bat. Mattie delivers. It's over the plate, but right to the second baseman, Rhobes, and he tosses it to Kenny for the 3rd out. So that's 8 complete. Mattie has not given up a single run, just 6 hits. And now Nelson pitching to Mattie, who actually had a hit last inning, helping his own cause here, putting up quite a game. That one's inside there. He swipes at it to the second baseman, Norris, to Foster for the 1st out. So Chatty now, the leadoff hitter, and the 3rd baseman up to bat, still looking for his first hit of the ball game. Not exactly a fine moment for the leadoff hitter. I know they expected. Oh, well, he will get on base there with the hit by pitch. That'll count as a BB in our league. Rhobes hits it down the 3rd base line, but that's up and out. He will get on base himself. Not a double play, but he lead runner is out. So that's 2 down. And now Kirk, the right fielder who was substituted recently, is up. And that was a foul ball and a strike. And now he hits it over into the right field, shallow right, and we see Singer making that catch. So that's out number 3 there. Bottom of the 9th for the Titans, their last chance to try to equalize here and win on opening day at their home stadium. Mattie's still pitching. Now that's down the 3rd base line. That's going to be trouble. He's definitely onto base. Let's see if Danner can. Yes, he's going to keep it to a single, runs it down quickly. But we got a runner on base, nobody down. Larson up to bat. Larson playing left field now. Now that's hit to the second baseman, throws it up to the shortstop covering, and a double play off to the first baseman. Wow, second to short to first for the double play. So they are just 1 out away from a victory now. Norris hits that over. That's a diving play. It's fair. And the right fielder, Kirk, is trying to chase it down. It's going to be a double. We've got a stand-up double with 2 outs now. Mattie's still pitching. He's pitched 8 2/3. No runs given up, but we've got a runner at second. Benson, the third baseman. He hits it down the third baseline to the third baseman, over to the first baseman, Kenny, and it's out. The ball game is over. Well. That was some excellent pitching there by Mattie. 9 innings complete. No earned runs, no runs at all given up. And a home run by Dannard. Overland Kings defeat the Towering Titans on opening day. Hope you enjoyed it.